Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back in Trailmakers. So we have this whole entire world to experiment with. Meanwhile, we'll be doing some other stuff. Let's start off with our good old seat. Now I'm going to be building some weird kind of car. I don't really know what yet, but I'm going to be building a car. I don't know why I'm building it like this, but okay. Okay, so we have the base. Something that I want, though, something that I really want to do is use a lot of the mechanic category. So I think I'm gonna use these, copy them onto this side, and attach our frictional spiked wheels. Now we have friction, but something else that I want is to have a bumper. So don't get me wrong, I am not a professional with how bumpers work and all. I think bumpers should be able to except I think instead of a true bumper, what I'm gonna do is build something I'm sure everyone here is familiar of, and that is a ramp. I don't know if there are any ramps that can fit this quite. Oh yes, there are actually. I completely forgot, but you can just use two of these. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I want it to actually get picked up, so we're going to make it flat. Also, if you want to see me use this against Froggy, sure, we can do so. Look, so we'll just scoop it right over. And that should work in the front. Meanwhile, I want to have something right here that can go up and down. You see, I've done a lot of experimenting with these the past while, so T, Y, why not? And up here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a platform. Also, I might add on more to this, so make sure to stay tuned. This one will just be filled with our weapons, so we will always have weapons to protect us. I think I might get a cannon, and not a minigun, but I'll get a smart cannon and a cannon. Warning for loud noises. That might have been a bit late, but we don't have an engine. Let's grab ourselves an engine. And we can't turn. How did we forget being able to turn? Simplest part. Think it's in mechanic, yeah. Now do this. On this side. I see. These are. Doesn't have enough speed, so have to give it the right amount of speed. I don't think that's gonna work though. I think for now we stick to something along these terms. But then something else that I want to add takes place here in the back. Get back up there, wheel. Where you just have a platform that we can just build off of. But since we want it to stay above the ground, we'll have to add some wheels. That won't do. We're gonna need to get the suspension springs, both sides, spiked wheels, over here, and over here, and it should stay. Wonder what should be on this end. What do we need? Thruster is perfect. These two will have their controls as G and H. They only see what they want their eyes to see, so what they won't see is what's on the back of this, because I decided I couldn't fit enough weapons just on the front, so we could figure these, make it Z and X, and then we have two whole walls to just put our weapons down, and there will be no limits. Except I think the weapons can only go. I think what I'm gonna do is this. Yeah, this on one side, and on the other side we have just a normal side. Those go in. Okay. That raises and lowers this. Okay. Does this work? Yes, it does. Of course we're gonna make it look special, so we're going to do we have this on the back, which, I have an idea. I'm very focused. Inside of this square we draw. We don't draw, we put our thrusters right here. And on the top, why not make something? I don't know what to make, so, well, let's see how this works. Hang on. Okay, these two are going to become E and Q. And then the back cannot deal with just one tire, so we have to make it two. Okay, I'm gonna save this really quick as current white team ultimate. I don't know how to spell ultimate for some reason. Usually I would. Okay, let's just do that for now. And other than that, yeah. Okay, I wanted to show you a little guy that I call the wall machine because it looks like a wall. Not the wall machine, never mind, it's called the dragon. These are all actually for my campaign world. That's why this one has so many thrusters, so it can fly into the sky. But now that we saved it, we're getting the dragon out. This is where I learned how to use hydraulics. Forget a lot of the controls, but as you can see, the tires are being weighed down on. Okay, yeah, that open and closes that part. That makes us go. But it can already go pretty fast. That's our ramp in the front. Let's tuck it in. And that's to make us, or no, that's to make us don't think that we can do that quite yet. Which one is it? Oh, is it you? No, it's not that. There we go. This enables our whole entire cover to come on up. And then, as you can see, whoa. Things are already clanking around. That can open up for a passenger. I think it's always easier to drive if you're in stage. If you're in this stage. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, yeah, we're working. And watch what happens when it goes into the water. Is that all? But if I do this, and I'm still fine. Because I'm actually at the top. Not at the bottom. I mean, I used to be at the bottom. Used to be right where that gap is. Except I made some arrangements so I could go in the water. But it works out. Think about how much space I have to like make sure everything fits and stuff. Because I have to make sure that these all get to their place and everything. If I even just press J, everything cramps up. It's all spread out, cramps up. And everything is attached by this one little front piece. So if that breaks, the whole thing breaks off. So that is why they're needed. Not that. Oh, so that's to fire those. And that is. Wonder how to drop the bombs. I don't know if they work underwater. Let me get. Yeah, I'm in the nose. How do I drop the bombs? So it is V. The next thing that I want to work on for this is making it so the top part can detach. This part is fine. Except I don't know how that's possible, so please leave a comment down below if you know, because I'll gladly do it. Oh, detachable block. Ooh. Okay. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.